Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome to Cambridge, Ontario. I hope all of you are doing great. Um, in addition to having our usual weekly updates, we sometimes take you on the road and talk to you while driving around. Um, we are under a very heavy spell of snow in Ontario, especially in the GTA area. In fact, the entire Ontario. And there have been piles of snow. So I thought while driving, I should take you around, show you. Cambridge is a small town west of Toronto, and I really like it because it's a peaceful sort of a small town, very friendly people, and it's a very good choice for people who don't want to live in a hustle and bustle of a bigger city like Toronto. Um, so we are in Cambridge today and driving around and looking at these big piles of snow, and we are expecting more snow would be coming down on us. Okay, so I really like the system that my team has set up for me today while driving, so I can talk to you as well and welcome you. So let's see who is with us today. And feel free to send in your immigration related questions as well. So it's not only a sightseeing trip, we can also talk about immigration. We have Essen Makbul with us. How are you doing, Essen? Thank you for viewing this broadcast from my car. It's all white all around. Let me see if I can take a turn from this street, Industrial Street. Mehani has also joined us. Good morning. How are you? Okay, let's take a right turn from Industrial and let's see what we can find. So it's a small city, 130,000 people residing here, and from all cultures. Mainly, Canada is a multicultural country, but their cities also are very multicultural individually. And this particular city is adjacent to uh, two or three more cities like Waterloo, Kitchener, and we have Guelph on the east, Waterloo and Kitchener on the north. We have Brantford on the south, I believe, and then a very short drive from Milton, Mississauga, Hamilton, Burlington, and Toronto is basically an hour drive from us. Okay, so who else is joining us, Hassan? Yes, I'm doing good, Essen. Thank you for joining us today. So, as I'm telling you, Cambridge is a very nice town to consider when you come to Canada. And lesser the people, the better the opportunities are, in fact, good for kids' education. This Waterloo uh, board for kids is extremely good. And I really enjoy, although it's locked down right now in Ontario, but whenever it eases, hopefully it's gonna be easing on 16th of February. But when they allow you to go to restaurants, or if you are attending a doctor's office, because of less population, you get your turn quickly as compared to Toronto, where you have to wait forever, right? So that's how it is. Okay. Also joining us is Ali Muhammad. Thank you very much, Ali, for joining us today. We're just driving around. It's not a formal immigration broadcast we usually have on Saturday, but because we had the heavy snowfall and it continues today and tomorrow, the rest of the week. So I thought I'd just drive around and get in touch with you guys. I'm good, sir. How are you? I'm good. Thank you very much, Mehani. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, we all are sort of confined to our homes these days, right? So on the immigration front, we are expecting that there will be an express entry draw happening soon, and whenever it happens, it might be a good news for a lot of people. So hopefully, it would be good news in terms of CRS score coming down. Hopefully, because we understand that people who have 470 or more CRS points, um, there are only I think 2,000 in the pool right now, more or less, give or take. Sunny is joining us. Hello, how are you doing, Sunny? Hassan Makbul, thank you. Sunny is also asking us, he is 42 years of age and would like to study in Canada. Any possibility? So, age is not a bar. Mature students do come to Canada, and you might want to consider an institute that is willing to offer you admission. Depends which level of education you wish to undertake in Canada. And as an immigration consulting firm, authorized immigration consulting firm, we have tie-ups with a number of Canadian institutes. So if you need any help in getting admission in a Canadian institute, feel free to get in touch with us. Our website is www.amirismail.com, and you can also email us at info@amirismail.com or complete our student assessment form. So I say, saying it's your birthday month. Happy birthday in advance. You plan to give any promotion in this month due to your birthday? Well, I'm expecting a lot of gifts from people, right? So you should be asking. I mean, I should be asking for gifts. 14th of February would be my birthday. A lot of people, they don't remember that because they prefer to remember it with Valentine's Day. So if you happen to remember, do consider sending a gift. um, so that's good. Yeah, it's a good idea actually. I mean, we can consider offering some sort of incentive to our clients in celebration of the birthday, although it's always depressing and you grow in your age. So, but yes, would be a Valentine's Day. We are in lockdown until 16th of February, so government of Ontario has made sure that people don't mingle on Valentine's Day. They don't have social gatherings. So, but yeah, it's temporary phase. Hopefully, it's going to be over soon. Saad Ali is asking, what are the chances of federal skilled worker draws? Um, there are, of course, going to be draws because that is the way Canadian government selects applicants from the express entry pool. So, if your question is specific to what are the chances of FSW draw happening this week, I think the chances are good, but I can't predict. Sometimes they do take a big gap. They already had three draws, but those were not FSW specific. So hopefully, we are hoping that uh, the next draw happens. It would be an all program draw, and it might happen this week. So if that is going to be the case, then it will be great. So let's keep our fingers crossed and let's hope for the best, right? Okay. Hassan Makbul is asking, he's a professional banker and has experience, more than 2 years experience, and his education is a bachelor's degree, 16 years of education, and he wants to immigrate to Canada. So yes, it's a seems to be good profile. It's just that I don't know about your age, and it's that and the fact that if you have 3 years experience, you get maximum points in the experience factor. It improves your ranking score, but that's going to happen anyways, right? In 10 months time. So in 10 months time, you'll have 3 years experience. Um, um, the other thing that we don't know is your language skills. So better target something like 7 or 8 bands. But even if you don't, then we might be able to look into the provincial options, although those options are not guaranteed, but those options exist. So we can discuss about those. What I would recommend, Essen, is that you complete our online assessment form. It's a free assessment form, and we make sure that we revert to our clients within 2 business days with our opinion, whether they qualify or not, and we can do the same in your case too. So Hassan has added that he is 26 years of age. So this is a very good age bracket from the point of view of claiming maximum points in the age factor. Until the age of 30, you don't lose any points. So 26 is a good age bracket. 26, 27 until 30. So it's good. Okay, so let's take a left from here on King Street in Cambridge, Ontario. Well, this signal, it reminds me the signal at Shara Faisal, which doesn't exist anymore. The one at Hotel Meran, right in front of my Karachi office. And it used to remain idle for, I would say, hours, not hours, for a few minutes, just like this one. You have to wait a lot, although it's not that as busy as Shara Faisal. But here we go. Green now. Okay. Okay, so there's another question from Muhammad Ahmed saying, any chance of getting visit visa age 60? Okay, so the Canadian visas are not by chance, right? I mean, if you are a genuine visitor, you should be considered. It is true that even genuine visitors are also refused because they fail to provide sufficient evidence uh, to prove that they are genuine visitors, and to convince the visa officer that you are a genuine visitor. Of course, you need to provide documentation and your background, that you are a well settled person in your home country, you have sufficient ties, you have family ties, you have financial ties in your home country, and you will come back after the completion of your trip, after the before the period authorized for your stay. So if you are in a position to prove all this, age wouldn't matter. In fact, the older you are, perhaps the better are the chances. Younger applicants, of course, find it difficult to secure a visa because the officer might suspect about other motivations. But like motivation to stay back, getting married in Canada, for example. But if you're age 60 and if you have all the other things in order, you can apply. And if the purpose of visit is also um, genuine, like it's only a trip for tourism or family visit, or maybe a business visit where you wish to meet with your business colleagues. We have another question coming in from Mohsin. He is 35 years of age. Well, we need to be a bit careful here. It's a lot of snow, and um, the way is also blocked. I actually made a wrong turn, so I need to come back. Just give me 1 second. Okay, I can hear the sound of snow. It's all snowy and icy right now. Minus 11 and feels like minus 17, I guess. So he's 35 years of age, Mohsin, and he is an MBA degree holder. He has 8 years experience in life insurance, and he's got IELTS result. It's a good IELTS result, but maybe there is room for improvement. And he's asking for what PNP will suit. Well, Mohsin, we need to actually undertake a little bit of research. You can do that on your own too. But if you would like our team to do that for you, you can complete our free assessment form, and we can get back to you with our opinion whether we are in a position to assist you in any of the PNP programs. and it will be a pleasure to assist you. The website is www.amirismail.com, and you'll find the assessment form, free assessment form, right on at the top. Suhaib Heather is saying he is a professional banker. Oh, we have the High School of Cambridge here and Preston. We just crossed it actually. Okay, so he is a professional banker. His age is 40, and he has 15 years of experience, and education is 16 years. So the only drawback I see is your age factor. You're losing significant points in your age factor, and of course we can't overcome that. As the time goes by, we grow in our age and we lose more points. So when this is the kind of a profile we come across, highly educated, good experience, fluent in English, but losing points in age factor, we don't really have any other choice but to target one of the PNP programs, the provincial nominee program. Those programs are not guaranteed; they have limited quotas, but those programs exist, and a person can surely try and see whether they are in a position to get hold of one of the programs. Sadar is asking, is there any opportunity for MBBS doctors in PNP program? So for MBBS doctors, we understand that it's an occupation that is regulated in Canada. You need a license to practice medicine in Canada. So most likely there might not be a lot of scope for doctors in PNP program because of their inability to hit the ground running right after their landing in Canada. So I'm not too sure if I remember any of the program preferring doctors, um, but we can look into it for you, of course. Mohsin is saying he has completed his assessment from IQAS and might have assessed you as a 18 years educational qualification holder, a master's degree, I believe. Uh, there is a, I think there is a nickname Greenhorn Blink saying he's a driver and is working in Muscat, Oman for 54 years of age, and can he apply for working visa? So to apply for working visa, you need to have a genuine job offer, and that job offer needs to be approved by the Labor Department. You can't get a work permit or work visa directly. We don't arrange jobs, and no one can arrange jobs, uh, save for the licensed recruiters based in Canada. So you need to get in touch with a licensed recruiter and see if they are in a position to help you. In most of the cases, they are unable to because the employers are always reluctant in considering applicants from overseas, and because they have the requirement of hiring people from within Canada. And if they wish to hire someone from overseas, they need to convince the Labor Department of their efforts they put in to find a suitable candidates within Canada. So if they don't, if they're unable to do so, then only the job offer is approved. The labor market impact assessment is positive, and then on the basis of that, you apply for work visa. Okay. Okay. So Mohsin is asking, New Brunswick skilled worker applicants with employer support exist in Canadian immigration law. So these PNP programs, there are various kinds of PNP programs with various kinds of requirements. These are policy programs. They are not part of the Canadian immigration law as such, but and that is why they keep on changing. It's better that you visit the official website of New Brunswick and see what categories are available, so that, because in the local market where you reside, there are local agents. Sometimes they become the agents of licensed consultants, and then of course that is also a bit risky to deal with them. Better deal with a properly licensed immigration consultant based in Canada. So in order to avoid unnecessary fraud, you might want to check and research any program, any PNP program on the official website, right? We have another question while we are driving through the streets of Cambridge, Ontario, a small town that I love. Very nice people. um, less population, less of a hassle in terms of you know the rush and hustle and bustle. So if you want a laid back town, this is the town to consider, and it's very accessible, very close to other famous cities like Kitchener and Waterloo. We have University of Waterloo very close by here, and we have the famous Conestoga College in Kitchener and Waterloo. We have Wilford, L'Oreal Wilford University in Waterloo. So basically, it's a university town, not Cambridge, but Waterloo, and but Waterloo is very close. So a lot of people who are studying in Waterloo are residing in Cambridge too. So Hina, sorry to keep you waiting. You are a banker with 10 years of experience in banking. You are an MBA, 32 years of age, and you have overall IELTS 6. Okay, so we could look into it. If it is overall IELTS, uh, Canadian government doesn't look at the overall score; they look at the individual scores: reading, writing, speaking, and listening. Right. So, crossing this bridge, we have the 401 going through right underneath us, the main artery that runs from east to west and west to east. Okay, so we need to look into the individual scores, better complete our assessment form for an accurate assessment, and we'll let you know whether you are meeting the requirement or not. And saying that her spouse is also a banker with same particulars like age and experience and qualification. So we can look into the assessment of both of you, and depending on various factors, such as one of the factors is the English factor that fluctuates, that can cause the points to improve or decrease. We can see which one of you have better IELTS score, and we can recommend that person to become the principal applicant, and the other person become the secondary applicant. Okay. That's good. So, okay, so let me just drive toward my home um, while you are with us. And yeah, lots of open spaces in this city. And open spaces are now filled with a lot of snow now. So, lots of white spaces, I could say now. Very white. Okay. I'm actually because I'm a bit new in this town, so I sometimes forget my way. I'm pretty sure I'm going this correct direction. So frigid cold here in Ontario. We are under lockdown as well until at least 16th of February in this part of Ontario. But if we talk about the GTA, the Greater Toronto Area, that part is locked, I believe, until 22nd of February, if I'm not mistaken. There's a chance that that lockdown might be extended. So, Hina is saying thank you. Yeah, you're welcome, Hina, and please feel free to get in touch with our team. We'll be happy to assist you, and thank you for being with us in this ride. Okay. So I think we need to take left from here, and then we'll figure that out. No worries. Yeah. Yeah, quite a few people joined us today. It was just random. I thought maybe I'll just show you guys some of the white shades that we are experiencing in this part of the world. Some parts of Canada are, of course, facing a lot worse winter at the moment. Alberta, for example, the temperature is as low as minus 35, and with wind chill, sometimes feels like minus 50. So, okay, so let's see. Oh, we have a snow plower going in front of us, snow remover truck, snow removing truck. Okay. So I think we need to just turn from this. We have Maple Grove Road right in front of us. And then we'll turn right from here and all the way to my home. and then I'll say goodbye to you guys. Well, thank you for posting your questions. Um, I'm actually thankful that whenever we go live without even announcing, lots of people join in and participate. It's a good thing. Mohsin is saying, is my spouse eligible as, will my spouse be eligible as principal applicant in PNP? Her age is 25, bachelor in science, sociology, experience 2.5. So if it's a bachelor's degree, she might, it's a bachelor's degree that is of 4 years, 3 to 4 years duration. We might say that she might stand a chance, but if it is a 2 years bachelor's degree, then she would be struggling with with the points, right? So do let us know which degree is that, or what is the duration of the degree, and we can determine her eligibility as well. Okay, so on our way to home sweet home. Yeah, doesn't feel anything in the car. The seats are also heated, but the moment you go out, you of course feel that it's really, really cold. Okay, we are about to reach. Mahan is saying, have a good day. Yeah, thank you very much. And you have a, I believe, good night. Yeah, so amazing. Okay, so here we are. Gonna just park and uh, do remember to join us every Saturday at 11 a.m. EST, the Eastern Standard Time, where we do these sort of live sessions formally in an office environment. And this is only a road trip. Okay, so let's park, and I think I'll take one more question before I leave. So let me just park the car. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, it's parked now. Okay. Okay, so this is good. It was great experience on the road with you guys. Thank you for joining. I said I'm going to take one more question that is coming from Farooq Nizam Arain, and he's 39 years of age, and he's asking, can he go to for study as PNP has become as difficult as EE? If yes, which province should I emphasize on? So, first of all, PNP might not have become difficult as EE because PNP has always been an option where there is a very limited quota. The provinces have limited slots available, and they utilize their slots by inviting only those that suit them best. That is why not everyone is selected or invited by the provinces. So comparison might not be correct, but yes, EE express entry, the EE is actually not a program. Express entry is not a program, so you can't say that PNP and EE. Express entry is only a file management system where you create a profile. Then there are programs like Federal Skilled Worker Program, the Federal Skilled Trade Program. Then of course we have Canada Experience Class, and then with the help of PNP, people get more points, and then they get selected. So you can consider coming to Canada as a student. But of course, when you come to Canada as a student, the expectation is that you're going to leave Canada at the end of the period authorized for your stay as a student. Although there are programs available for you to consider staying longer. For example, you can apply for a postgraduate work permit after completing your studies, and after completing 1 year of work experience on that postgraduate work permit, you can also apply for permanent residence under Canada Experience Class, or you can claim extra points for your Canadian education if it's a bachelor or a master's degree or even a diploma, and that might help increase your CRS points under the federal program even. And you also open doors for the PNP program for international students. So it's a good option. It's a costly option, of course. You would be paying from your own pocket the international student fees. So all these things need to be taken into account. But one thing that a lot of people don't take into consideration when thinking about coming to Canada as a student is the fact that they can also bring their spouse and their kids with them. Spouses are given open work permit, and kids can study in Canada free of cost up to 12th grade, while the principal applicant studies in Canada. Okay. So as I announced, as I parked the car, a lot of questions started pouring in. Um, let's see. I think this would be the last. Surprise saying he is an ACMA from Pakistan, having 10 years experience, and he needs guidance. Wife is MPhil zoology and working as government lecturer. He has two children, and his age is 41. Okay, so it seems to be a very good case, but again, you're losing significant points in the age factor that is going to impact your CRS score significantly. And as such, you might stand some chance in provincial programs. So we can explore those for you. Needless to say, we actually work really hard in order to find a suitable option. But of course, we don't give any guarantees. We will work together to figure out if there is a suitable PNP program available for you. If your wife is younger than you and if her language skills are better than you, we might consider making her the principal applicant. So we'll look into it. Complete our assessment form, please, on our website, and we'll advise you about our opinion within 2 business days. Okay, so yeah, so thank you very much, everyone, for joining us today. It was random, but still, we got some viewers and a lot of questions. I hope I've been able to answer all. But if there are some people who might have been left from being answered, they can always send us an email or send us a WhatsApp message or get in touch with us. Okay, thank you very much. And I see you again on Saturday. If you want to, um, let me remove this message. If you want to get in touch with us, these are the numbers available on our website as well. Our address in Canada, email address, our contact information in Pakistan as well. Okay. So thank you very much and take care. God bless you.